We launched it on Tuesday. Has the reaction of the cover story surprised you guys at all?
Yeah, I thought it was more vocal than I thought it would be. You know, it's definitely a niche sort of thing. It feels like to me, like I walked away from that cover story going, okay, this is a game that is going to be for not a general audience. You know, no matter how much they want it to be and whatever, you know, accommodations they're making for that, I don't think that's going to happen. But, you know, it's still the reaction from that audience. Like, it was the audience that I thought we'd get, you know, sort of the numbers and stuff, but like they're really into it in a way that I wasn't expecting.
Yeah, I agree. They are more vocal than I.
Welcome back to another video of Dreams. Today I want to go ahead and talk about if Dreams is a niche or not. I got a comment today saying Dreams is a niche. Also, I was watching a Game Informer podcast for months ago. I love rewatching their streams because it's really interesting. And I noticed right off the bat, the guy in the yellow was talking about how Dreams is a niche, and no matter how much Media Molecule wants Dreams to be for a general audience, that it won't be. And honestly, I disagree with them, and I want to go ahead and explain why. It's clearly obvious that Dreams isn't a niche. That's why they're struggling so hard to market this game, because it's not a niche. It's literally meant for a wide audience. So I'm really confused on why he said that. The reason I say this is because Dreams, yes, is for people who can make stuff, but it's also for people who can just play things as well. I mean, it's the same thing as Little Big Planet. No one called that a niche, so calling Dreams a niche is quite strange. Calling Dreams a niche is like calling YouTube a niche. Yeah, YouTube originally was made to make videos, but it's also for people who want to just watch videos. Same thing with Dreams. People can make stuff on there, but people obviously are going to play it as well. That's the reason why people make things in the first place. So it's not a niche at all. You can call it a niche if you couldn't share anything you have and it wasn't online. Sure, that's definitely a niche. That would mean that anything you make will only be for you, and just no one's going to be interested in that except for people who can create stuff. In fact, I think the people who are going to get the most enjoyment are the people who can't create anything and just want to play it, because the people who can create are going to put out crazy stuff for people to enjoy and whatnot. So I disagree 100% calling Dreams a niche. I also wanted to talk about how Media Molecule have been quiet this entire week, other than Monday. They made one post and they didn't make another post ever since, which I found interesting. I know they're really busy because I was talking to one of the devs there and they were saying that they're extremely busy. A lot of people are saying, well, it's going to get delayed. They're not saying anything. They've already reconfirmed that the beta is still on track. I honestly believe they're not allowed to say anything whatsoever. That's why I believe they're being so secretive. So the fact that they're still saying that it's still on track means that it is, because Media Molecule wouldn't lie. They have no reason to just lie to you and say, yeah, it's still on track, especially since we're so close to the end of the year. Them working really hard right now, it's a good sign in my eyes. But honestly, I think by next week we'll all know if the beta is going to be either delayed or it's definitely coming. If we don't get any beta news, I'm assuming it's delayed. If they don't reconfirm it, I'm assuming it's delayed. And obviously, if you get any beta information and you know the beta, then we know the beta dropped or whatever. So next week it's definitely going to be important to know if the beta is going to drop or not. I can't really see them dropping it around Christmas time unless they announce that the beta is dropping around Christmas time next week. Then I can go ahead and be like, okay, then we know it's dropping around that time. But if they don't say anything about the beta next week, then I'm assuming the beta is delayed. Whatever the reason is, I just hope it's a valid one and not like, oh, we just delayed the beta because Sony didn't want us to drop it or whatever. Because the game looks completely finished, so that's why I just really believe the beta is dropping. I don't see a reason for them to delay it. They explained why they delayed it before, because the game had to be remade like 2 or 3 times. That I understand. Right now it looks perfect and it's literally finished or about finished. So I don't really see them delaying it. That's why I really believe it's still dropping this year. But if they do, I'm going to be completely shocked. I'm really curious to know what the excuse is. But that's really it for the video. Hopefully you guys enjoy it, and if you did, I'd greatly appreciate it if you drop a like, comment down below letting me know your thoughts, and subscribe if you're new here.